With Roundup in hand, weeds are in trouble. Roundup Weed and Grass Killer with Sure Shot Wand, just $19.97, now at the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. Valid through August 2nd while supplies last, U.S. only.
Welcome to Tiger Talk, your source for information about your hometown and surrounding area. Tiger Talk is brought to you by Hancock's Neighborhood Market, Commerce Street, in Katie's delicious homemade goodness, Whistle Stop Donuts, String Beans Coffee House, Mrs. McLovett's Cupcakes, Brantley Furniture, and Perry's Floors and More. Hancock's Neighborhood Market on Commerce Street in Katie's is the place to shop for delicious homemade goodness. Hancock's makes their own fresh chicken salad, pimento cheese, salads, and a variety of mouth-watering desserts, sure to please your entire family. While at Hancock's, be sure to visit their meat department for the best selection of USDA choice meats in the area. Hancock's Neighborhood Market in Katie's, hometown, homemade goodness, and the Hancock name you know and trust for quality for your family. Hancock's Neighborhood Market on Commerce Street in Katie's.
Make the morning great with a stop at Whistle Stop Donuts on West Main Street in Princeton. Whistle Stop makes their donuts fresh daily, and they're ready on your way to work or school. They have a wide variety of fresh donuts, so you can surprise the office with a dozen delicious donuts. And remember, after 11 a.m., donuts are only $5 per dozen through August 8th. Stop by Whistle Stop today and enjoy a donut or a dozen. They're open 5 a.m. to noon, Monday through Saturday. Whistle Stop Donuts on West Main in Princeton.
Oh, yeah, there's some good donuts. We're enjoying them right now here on Tiger Talk. I've got the donut holes, and I like them very much. And I'm pleasure to welcome. It's Wednesday. That means it's our extension program, and I have our 4-H extension agent, Rhonda Jewell, here today. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I am great. How are you?
I'm wonderful for a Wednesday, and if I weren't, you wouldn't know it. I just keep on plugging.
Best way to be.
I just drink the caffeine and keep on rolling.
For sure.
Lots of stuff always going on. I know you're as busy as anybody in town in this county, but tell us what we have going on out at our extension office.
Okay, now right now we have quite a few things. 4-H is kind of taking a slow down. It's end of the year report time, and so getting ready for the state fair, and that's always pretty busy. We did have our extension open house and our exhibit day the last few weeks. We had a wonderful turnout, and again, we've got several exhibits that are going to the state fair. If anybody's interested, they can pop out to the extension office and check out the exhibits that will be going, and if anybody did enter anything and hasn't picked it up yet, they can do so. It needs to be picked up very quickly because we do have limited space out there, so
right.
Come and pick that up. But again, we had a great exhibit day, and we're really happy for all of our 4-H'ers that get to send their exhibits on. And let's see what else we have going on. We did have our farm to table, our hometown harvest dinner last Friday night. It was held at First Baptist Church at the Family Life Center,
yep.
Which is an awesome building.
Great facility.
Great, and we're so thankful that they allowed us to have it, and we didn't have to be outdoors because
yes.
It was a very sweltering day. We had a very good crowd, and 70 plus, and we had a lot of just a lot of support for our farmers market and for the pavilion. So we're really excited, and again, we had a lot of people that came, a lot of businesses and individuals that gave donations for it to be successful, and we're very appreciative of that. So Mr. Fawn happened to be the guest speaker, and he did an awesome job. He's an amazing, I was going to say young man, but
he is young.
Yes, it's all in how you look at it.
That's
and
right.
Yes, he is. He's a very, very educated, very inspirational, and very just
it's a great speech.
Amazing. He's an amazing man. So,
he is.
Anyway, he made a really great speaker for the night. and we just had an awesome time. You were there, Ty. What did you
I
think
was
about
there. It was fantastic, and I thought the crowd was great. The fellowship was great, and the food was excellent. I know that, everybody kind of contributed to it. It was all pretty much local.
Everything was even
resourced food. It was
right. There was everything that was grown locally or raised locally.
Raised locally,
and,
yes.
Everything from the beautiful flowers that were on the table to the meat that we ate. So anyway, it was even the ice cream was
that, and I was just going to add, it was really cool that we did old fashioned say it was hometown because you had your dinner and then you walked outside to the ice cream wagon, David Adams, and sweltering heat, and you had to run back inside so your ice cream wouldn't melt.
Yeah.
Fantastic though. The meal was fantastic. The speaker was fantastic. Thanks to everybody who either sponsored, participated, provided, and those that just came and participated and bought the tickets, because it's it's a way we got to celebrate Princeton's bicentennial, and then we got to help a possible pavilion, a permanent pavilion for the farmers market.
Right, and I did forget to mention that the extension service or the extension did it in collaboration with the tourism.
With Main Street,
with Main Street, and Coda was, we joined hands and just did a great job.
It worked out really nice
for Coda, and very glad that it turned out the way it did. And I would mention the donors, but I'm afraid I'm going to leave somebody out.
So they're just a lot of folks, and we thank them who like I said, sponsored, contributed, and were a part of it, because it was a nice night, and look forward to the next one.
Exactly.
Because I'm sure it'll happen again. This is kind of our second one.
Yes.
And so if you did not attend this year, there's an opportunity hopefully in the future for you to attend another one.
Well, it seems like every year we say next year we're gonna.
Yeah.
So maybe by next year we'll have.
Yeah.
We do think it'll probably be indoors, especially if we hold it in July, because it's just a little warm, and it's I'm afraid that we wouldn't have had half the crowd had we had it outside.
Probably you're right. Probably you're right.
Yeah.
So what else is up?
What else is up? Again, getting ready for State Fair. Fantastic Friday is going to be held this Friday, and that's going to be on the 28th at the Butler Building, and I believe it's at the Butler Building.
No, it is at actually, I have some stuff, and I got Hope and Cope coming in. I think it's got, let's look at my handy-dandy little sheet here. I've got Caldwell County Elementary Gym.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I think that Denise and Stephanie will be here. Stephanie Randall will be here in just a little bit. They're going to come in after you, so we'll find more about that. But we'll highlight it a little bit, and that's school supplies for kids and from K all the way through 12th grade here in Caldwell County. Might need some help.
Anybody that needs assistance with school supplies can come. You don't have to. You don't have to have applied before. You don't have to do anything. You just need to come. And if there's new people in the community, if you know somebody that's new, encourage them to come, because it's a good way for them to kind of explore our schools, as well as get to know some other kids, and have them everybody spread the word that Fantastic Friday is this Friday, and it's going to be held at the elementary gym.
Indeed.
We've also got another program. Ashley's got something coming up, and she's done several. Let's see if I can find it. She's done several of these and has had a lot of success, and it is a lot of fun. And I think I'm going to have to bring my grandson next time.
It has something to do with all kinds of fun, I think.
It has to do with all kinds of fun. It has to do with little ones for ages 5 and under. It's called Laugh and Learn.
Yeah.
The next one will be held on August the 18th. The activities are going to be focused around the eclipse and a space theme. So it'll be lots of fun. Again, you just do need to call and sign up at the Extension office. It's on the 18th. I'm not sure with the time, but I believe it's at 10 o'clock. But anyway, it's a lot of fun. I know when they're there, there's a lot of noise going on, and a lot of creativity, and a lot of laughter. So it's a good time, especially when your other children, your older kids are going back to school. If you're home with smaller ones, it would give them a good thing to do, and something fun.
365-2787 if you want to sign up for that. Contact Ashley. Does a fantastic job. And that Laugh and Learn, they're learning motor skills, they're learning math, they're learning reading, all kinds of things, and they encompass it with fun in different areas and stations. So fantastic job. Let's take a quick String Beans Coffee Break and Miss McLovett Cupcake Craze Break.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, boy. And folks, check out Mrs. McLovett's Flavors of the Week. Go to their Facebook, Instagram page. Fantastic. And I mean, it's always fine if you drive down Lower Main, too. Be sure you check the board out front. But we're going to take a little break. We'll be back here with our 4-H Extension Agent, Rhonda Jewell. You're listening to Tiger Talk on 103.3 FM, 1580 AM, WPKY The Tiger.
String Beans Coffee House in downtown Princeton specializes in made-to-order espresso drinks, hot, over ice, or frozen. They serve lunch Tuesday through Friday from 11 to 2. Like them on Facebook to view their weekly menu. They also rent out the back room for birthday parties, anniversary parties, and baby showers. That's String Beans Coffee House, 108 East Main Street, Princeton. Give them a call, 270-365-0550. Shh! It's Princeton's best-kept secret. Pardon me?
Mrs. McLovett's Cupcakes in downtown Princeton. It's truly the best-kept secret in Princeton. Come down and enjoy a delicious homemade cupcake made from scratch and only from the finest ingredients. While downtown, enjoy a sweet treat on the patio in front of our shop. It's a delightful way to spend a moment with a friend or someone you love. Check out Instagram and Facebook for the Mrs. McLovett's Flavor of the Week. Mrs. McLovett's Cupcakes on Lower Main in Princeton, where there's always room for a cupcake. Phone 270-963-2544 to place an order.
All right, we are back here at Tiger Talk at 8:16 with 4-H agent Rhonda Jewell. And boy, oh boy, busy, and you just keep rolling the calendar. I'm kind of like you now. We carry our calendar. I call it my brain.
Yes.
You know, because
yeah.
that's where
I would
everything.
be lost without it.
I wish I could write as neat as you can. I put stuff in mind. I'm like, what is that?
Yeah.
I mean, look at that. I mean, I can't tell. I'm like, okay, what is that I scribbled in there?
Yeah.
It's awful because
I need bigger blocks. My blocks aren't big enough, but I like this calendar because it's been the sturdiest that I've ever had. So, and I'm rough on it.
I bet you are. I mean, lots of use.
Yes. Next we got coming up, our country ham kids are going to be picking out their country hams. Hopefully they're working on or have got their speeches completed, and they're going to be ready for the state fair when it comes around next Friday on August the 4th, we're going to be going to Broadbent's, and they're going to choose the ham that they're going to send to the fair. They have two that they've cured, and they've been smoking. They have one of those that they're going to pick out to send to the fair. They're going to get it with some bacon grease and shine it up and bag it, get it ready for the fair.
Shine it with grease.
Yes. Then we put it in a clean bag, and then they're going to hang until right before the fair. And then the day before the fair, or the day before the contest on the 16th, I'll go pick them up, take them to Louisville, get them checked in, and then that's where they'll get judged. And then the kids also will be responsible for giving their speech that day. And there will be last year there were 755. I don't know what it's going to be this year. The Country Ham Project is one of the fastest growing in the state.
That is unreal.
And I know we went from 11 to 20 this year. So my numbers really increased. So anyway,
that sounds fun, though. I mean, everybody should learn to cure a ham.
It is. Well, it's an art. It's a dying art. People just don't do it anymore. And if you want a country ham, you just go to the store and buy one. There are some farmers that I hear that are starting back, like Nicky Baker. He's always done hams, and there's some other farmers that I think are trying to bring it back and do it the way it used to be. And it's a dying art, and it's great that 4-H is preserving that. Exactly.
Well, 755.
Yeah, it's great that we have producers like Broadbent that allow us to.
Definitely.
Because if we had to have our own houses, and some offices or some I guess you could say some 4-H programs have their own houses on their premises. But I would just be afraid that we would lose too many. And they do have a lot of problem with losing hams because if we don't have a cold enough winter, like this past winter, I know that there's several that have lost them already. And just several different things.
Different factors.
More prone to insects and a lot of different factors. But
the curiosity flag came up when you said shine it with grease. Now explain that.
You just take bacon fat from a pig and just kind of rub it on the ham, and it just kind of makes it shiny. It takes that dullness away. And there's mold and stuff that grows on it and stuff. They get all that stuff off and make it look as pretty and as pretty as they can.
But you definitely want that mold on there as it's aging because that's part of it.
Yeah, but not when you're
not when you're going to show it and it's going to be judged. And there's a lot more, and there's a lot more to this than just making the ham. It's these speeches as well.
That's the major part, and it's actually they get judged 60% on their speech and 40% on their ham. They do get an overall, like they have a chance to win in the speech category. They have a chance to win in the ham category, and then they have a chance to win overall. But so the speech is a big part of it, and that's what it has grown so much, and it makes for a very long and frustrating day for some because you wait and wait and wait. But one of the reasons that it is the way it is because Greg Renfro, is the specialist, and he wants everybody to have a chance to get to the state fair. He wants everybody to have a chance to give a speech, and he wants everybody to have a chance to do the ham. So, it's just
it's a long day.
It is
a
long
process.
day.
Yeah.
It's a fun day, but it is a long day. And especially if you get your if you get your speech over with early, then you've got the rest of the day to enjoy the fair. But the speech is one of the it's one of the life building skills that 4-H is so good about.
Yes.
Good about teaching, and we try to put in as much as we can. But the country ham speech is always kind of a challenge because you have a given topic, and you don't necessarily get to it's easier to give a speech when it's something you know about, something you're interested in.
Definitely.
So, but anyway, so they have a given topic, and they do pretty good. Last year we had several that were first. Let's see, Katie Trimble was first in her speech, and she was also first in her ham, and she was first in her division. Payson Rogers was first in her, I think her ham was first, and she was first overall in her category. My granddaughter, her ham, placed third, and that's all I can think of at the top of my head. But
fantastic.
I'm really excited for country ham. It's a really awesome, good opportunity and good experience for kids.
Excellent.
And plus, get to go to the state fair, and that's a awesome learning experience in itself.
What are the dates for the fair?
August the 17th through the 27th.
17th, so 10 days to make it up there.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. Fantastic, Rhonda. What else you got?
One other thing that I do want to bring up, and this is kind of in the distance, is a #adulting class that we're going to be having. And this is just an opportunity for young adults, whether they're in high school or whether they're out of school and just have been out just a few years, to learn some basic life skills. Some of the opportunities that we're going to have is Car Stuff 101, where they're going to learn to change their oil, change their tire. I will be in on that one because I do not know how to change my tire. Donnie Oliver is my tire changer. But Car Stuff 101, Cooking 101, Laundry Cleaning 101,
I need that one.
Being a Nice Human, Money 101, Getting Organized 101, Sewing 101, and Being a Good Employee. And the first one starts September the 5th, and we will be sharing lots more information later, but I just kind of want to get a heads up.
That is
on
excellent.
that. Yeah, we're really excited about this. It's just, kids miss so many things, and we don't learn stuff.
You keep saying
like we
kids
used
and
to.
young adults. What if somebody that's
Anybody can come.
okay?
Anybody can come.
Because there's a couple of those topics that
Anybody.
were kind of interesting,
Yes.
And I've,
Oh, yeah.
and especially if you, I can probably roughly put a button if I lose one, as sewing. But
Yeah.
it just it's important. That's practical stuff, practical
It is.
living.
It is, and it's things that it would not necessarily everybody has to know, but it is also something that is good for them to know. And it could save them money, save time in the future. Plus, it sure does make you feel better sure would make me feel better if I could change my own tire versus having to call somebody else and do it for me. So,
Indeed.
accomplishment.
Fantastic.
And lastly, I want to talk about Supper Club.
Yeah.
This is something that Joni has going. This is an opportunity to learn. It's a free cooking class that will feature basic cooking skills, quick, easy meals, fun physical activity, and healthy food choices for your family. August the 7th and 28th are going to be the first ones coming up in August. And I'm assuming that you can call and sign up now.
365-2787. Get to Joni. Several sessions of that running all the way through December. I think there's 2 sessions each month, and they're at 6 o'clock out at the UK Extension office.
Sir.
So, all right. Well, listen, stay get in the cool, and you've got a busy summer, I know, and we're getting ready to start school. Thank you for what you do, and we appreciate you so much. And enjoy these kiddos this fall, and good luck in the State Fair with your ham project. And we just appreciate you.
Thank you.
And we appreciate the
y'all.
Extension office as well. So
We appreciate the opportunity to share.
all right. Well, thank you so much. I've been meeting with 4-H Extension Agent Rhonda Jewell here on Tiger Talk. And if you have any questions about anything you heard about, contact them out at the Extension office, 365-2787. They'd be glad to help you out and get you the information that you need. And do to encourage you to use the Extension office as a resource. That's what they're there for. If you have any questions about food, about gardening, pesticides, just anything, practical living, they have the information that you need. So contact them, 365-2787. Thank you, Rhonda, and have a great day.
Thank you.
We're going to take a